In a small village, there lived a farmer named Jack. His tiny house was at the edge of the fields, and he worked hard on the land all day. He did not have much, but he was genuinely content with what he had. The villagers often wondered how Jack remained so peaceful in every situation. Whether the crops failed or the rain was scarce, his face always showed calm and a gentle smile, and whenever anyone met him, he softly said, "Alhamdulillah." One day, a young boy from the village named Lucas came to him. His shoes were worn out, and he shyly asked, "Can you fix my shoes?" Jack smiled and said, "Of course, son, sit down, I will fix them." While working, Lucas asked, "Uncle, why do you always say Alhamdulillah? Even when something goes wrong or there is a loss, why do you say it?" Jack looked at him and said, "Son, when you receive food, do you not thank your parents?" "Yes," Lucas replied. "And when someone gives you a gift, do you not say thank you?" "Of course," said Lucas. Jack's smile deepened and he said, "Then why should we not thank Allah, who gave us the food, who gave us our parents, and who gave us the very breath to say, thank you? If I do not thank him for the small things, how can I ever be worthy of the great?" Lucas nodded, and even though he did not fully understand, he remembered the words. That day, Lucas's father, a hard-working farmer, came to collect him. He shook his head at Jack and said, "Jack, you live in poverty, and yet you thank Allah as if you were a king. I toil all day in the fields, my back aches, my hands are cracked, and I collapse at night. What do I have to thank Allah for?" Jack replied softly, "Brother, if your back bends, thank Allah that you still have strength to bend it. If your hands are cracked, thank Allah that you still have hands to work. The one who sees only pain will find only pain, but the one who looks for blessings will find them hidden in every hardship." The father left unconvinced, but Lucas thought about those words all the way home. Months later, a wealthy merchant from the city named Henry visited the village. He wore fine robes, gold rings, and rode on a decorated horse. On the journey, his cloak tore slightly, and someone told him, "Go to Jack, he will fix it well." When Henry entered, Jack greeted him warmly, "Sit, rest your legs." He stitched the cloak carefully and, when finished, handed it back, saying, "Alhamdulillah, it is done." The merchant looked puzzled and asked, "Why do you say this? You repaired the cloak with your own hands. What did Allah do in this?" Jack replied, "Allah gave me these hands, the eyes to see the thread, the mind to know how to stitch, and the time in which to work. Without him, I could do nothing." Henry frowned slightly, "And what if Allah gives you nothing? Will you still thank him?" Jack's eyes softened. "How can you say he gives nothing? He gave me life, he gave me breath, he gave me the chance to know him, even if he never gave me more. This alone is beyond measure. Should I not thank him?" The merchant was struck silent. He left after paying Jack fairly, but Jack's words echoed in his mind. That night, surrounded by gold and servants, Henry felt a strange emptiness. He realized that despite his riches, his heart was restless. He had wealth, but no peace. Weeks later, he returned to Jack's shop, not for repair but for wisdom. He said, "Jack, I have everything men desire, but I feel nothing but hunger inside. Teach me the secret you carry." Jack welcomed him, poured him water, and said, "Begin with gratitude. When you wake in the morning, thank Allah for your eyes opening. When you eat, thank him for the food. When you are greeted, thank him for companionship. And even when hardship comes, thank him still, for often his hardest gifts carry the deepest mercy. Gratitude is the key that unlocks peace. Henry began to practice. At first, it felt strange to whisper Alhamdulillah for small things, but soon he noticed his heart softening. His meals felt richer, his rest felt deeper, his wealth felt less heavy. His family noticed he smiled more. His servants whispered among themselves that their master seemed gentler. Within months, Henry discovered a joy that gold had never given him. Years passed, and the story of Jack spread throughout the village. People remembered him not for riches, for he owned little, but for the wealth of his heart. They would say to one another, "Gratitude does not add years to life, but it adds life to years." Gratitude does not always change our portion, but it changes how we taste it. And the one who thanks Allah is never truly poor. Remember, no matter what you have or where you are, start each day with gratitude. Take a moment today to say, thank you, for the little things in your life and see how it changes the way you feel. If you enjoyed this story and found it inspiring, please like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to the channel for more uplifting stories.